Good morning, everybody. Good morning. About to go on my daily little walk here. I got to do that. When you hit a certain age, you better get out there and start walking. But in the end, guess what? Don't matter. I can walk out here today, and then as soon as I leave the subdivision, get rocked by a car. So, really, we don't have an expiration date. We don't have a timer on us. None of that. This is when the Lord said, come home, come on home. That's just the way it works. A lot of people say, when it's your time, it's your time. Anyway, enough of the morbid stuff. Let's talk about bowling with chaos this morning while we're walking. When it comes to bowling today, 2024, you have to decide, are you going to be a one-handed bowler like the old school, like me? Or are you going to try to perfect the two-handed bowling style that the new generation has just about perfected? I mean, they are killing us with that two-handed bowling style, generating all kind of revolutions on that ball. And when that thing hit the pocket, it's over, because they throwing it 17, 18, 19. The other day I saw a kid throw the ball 24 miles an hour. Now what kind of crap is that? 24? I throw it 15 miles an hour. How am I supposed to deal with that? Well, the only way I can deal with it is with practice and efficiency with that right hand. That's the way I do it. You know how you go out to the golf course and you play against them old guys, and the old guys be like, hey, you got to give me a couple shots, and you agree to it because you think you're young, you can make up a couple shots. Well, a young man gave me 10 pins the other day. He didn't know I averaged 196 to 200. He didn't know. He thought I was a sucker or something. Anyway, I said, okay. Got out there, and I beat him straight up. I didn't need no pins. But anyway, you got to be careful with these older cats, because I bowl with 72-year-olds sometimes, and they destroy me because they know how to bowl, and they throw the ball 8 miles an hour and still destroy me. So doesn't matter how fast you throw it, it's accuracy on how you throw the ball. But anyway, as it shows on the screen, some of the newer, I have all 2024 balls. I gave away or sold everything that I have, because I like having new equipment. So everything in my bag now is from this year. And I tell you what, technology in these balls are getting better and better. This Roto Grip XL, I thought it was the pinnacle. And then I mess around, because I'm real spontaneous. I mess around and got a Roto Grip, a tension star. And when you talking about, it's like a remote control inside these balls, straight to the pocket. It's like a remote control. I throw the ball and they go seek in the pocket. That Storm Virtual Blackout I used that the last day of the bowling season last week when I told you guys I was trying to stay over a 190 average. So the first game I bowled a 246. Then I went down from there. I hit a 150 something and then a 170 something, but it averaged out to be 194. So either way, I still maintain over 190 average. So that was cool. You know, we had fun. We enjoyed each other. We hugged it up at the end. And that's what we're lacking in society today a little bit. People are, you know, this social media thing has taken over. We forgot how to love one another, have fun with one another. We feel threatened by one another. And we need to come together. And that's why we come together, because bowling brings people together. As you see on the screen, that track archetype. Whew. Let me tell you something. If you hold your hand right, that archetype, all my balls are dangerous. All my bowling balls. I don't like saying all my balls, but all my bowling balls are dangerous. And I've trained myself to commit to one of those balls. I don't switch balls out all the time like a lot of people. Talking about, oh, it's the ball fault. The lane is tricking me up. I stay with one ball. That's why I stopped bringing all my balls to the bowling alley, to train myself. So, where it says no spare ball, I don't use a spare ball anymore. I learned how to turn my hand and flatten the ball out to where I'll make a ball that will turn on a dime. I'll flatten it out to act like a spare ball. You got to get to that point, because you're not going to always be able to have a spare ball, and the spare ball is not going to always work for you. Flatten it out. Train your hands. Train your arm to just throw it straight. That ball acts just like a spare ball. The one-handed, two-handed deal. Listen. I went bowling with my grandson for after the season, about 3 days in a row. He's 3 years old. He said, "Papa, why are you throwing the ball like that?" I said, "I'm trying something new." He said, "Well, it don't look like it's working." I said, "You're right, grandson. I'm going back to one hand, because right now I'm not doing very well." So I went back to that, and now I'm back to what I was. I just have to become more proficient in getting that 10 pin and that 7 pin. That 10 pin, really. The 10 pin is my bugaboo. So what I did was, instead of standing on the 30 arrow, I went over to the 35 arrow. And once I did that and throw it across the 20 arrow, I started picking up that 10 pin at a high efficient rate. So I think I fixed that. Picking up more of those, I should definitely be over 200 when this new season starts in 2 weeks. So I'm out here walking, getting ready, because I don't like losing energy near the end of the game. I like getting stronger while everybody else gets weaker. That's my thing. You see it says 101st Airborne Division, huh? Yeah. I was in the 101st. But that's the goal. One thing I want to talk about is choosing who you surround yourself with. You know, you can surround yourself with good or bad people in anything, but choose wisely. Because like in the movie Friday, when the guy, or was it Boys in the Hood, might have been one of them, he was riding down the road and the kid thought about what his pops told him about hanging around certain people, and they was going to retaliate against this other gang, and it ran through his mind, and he said, let me out, I can't go, let me out, because he chose wisely. That's what I do in bowling. I don't hang around people that want to do things that's contrary to including everyone. I don't believe in people that treat others as lower than them. Segregation, hierarchy, classism. I don't care if you bowl a 100 and I bowl 200. Guess what? Neither one of us are professionals. We're on the same team. Let's get together, have fun, and do what we gotta do. It's not about who's better than who. That really gets on my last nerve, that somebody would say, oh, they not good enough. Let's put them over here, and then we'll go over here because our skill level is this. I'll never, ever separate a bowler that averages 78 from me because I average around 200. No, I'm having fun, and if I can, I'm gonna help them out. The Lord made us the salt of the earth. Being the salt of the earth means helping those that don't know. Not to get spiritual, but in bowling you help one another. Be the salt of the earth. I'm a very humble person, but there are those that are not humble. So in my mind, the only time you get really competitive and serious is when I'm in a USBC competition. That's the only time you're gonna see me serious, totally focused, and I'm not talking to anybody because it's on like a chicken bone, man. I'm getting after it. And then we'll talk afterward. Shake hands, clap it up, smile, laugh, all this other stuff. But doing competition, you my competition. Anyway, guys, have fun with it. You don't live forever. I've lived more life than I have left. And I figured out one thing. We take it too serious. We really do. Because I know I took it too serious. And I think that the reason I took it too serious is because I was in the military doing 2 wars. Went to Iraq. Suffered while I was over there. Had to deal with, I'll just say deal with things. Went from the bottom of Iraq all the way to the top of Iraq. But one thing I figured out, it's nothing like having friends and a lot of camaraderie. And what does bowling do? Bring you together with a lot of friends with camaraderie. I almost left my group last week that I bowl with all the time. We got a group about 10 to 12 guys that we bowl with all the time. I almost left that group because somebody did something that separated or practice separatism and classism. And I about snap. You don't do that to people. We all here together. We bowl every day together. We're not gonna put this person right here and then we're gonna put these people over here. Cause we're not scared of nobody with a bowling ball. Why would you be scared of anybody with a bowling ball? Now, if you had a gun, I had to think about it. But then after I think about it, I got a gun too. But no man should ever be afraid of somebody with a bowling ball. That's just crazy talk. All right? But anyway, I just hit the turn in the cul-de-sac and I'm heading back to the house. But don't do that to people. You ain't no better than they are. And I believe that wholeheartedly. None of us. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you got a jet. I don't care if you got a helicopter. I don't care if you got $1 billion. And you travel all over the world. Guess what? God don't care about none of that. He don't care about politics. We all one. When we leave here, look, none of this stuff that we believe in the devil's kingdom mean nothing. That's why I like, man, I'm getting too spiritual. But anyway, which is one of the reasons why when I got in the military, I had to talk to people. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say I had to have a therapist. And they said, well, what do you do for relaxation? I said, well, I like to bowl. I like to golf. And they said, oh, that's good. Do that. Have some fun with people. You need to be around people. I said, cool. You know what? I'm going to do that. What's up, Dave? I'm doing good. I'm shooting a video. So anyway, that's why I chose what I chose. It's because I love hanging around people. I do. Keeps your mind off everything. Do you know that bowling and golf has a tendency to take your mind off all your worries for 3 to 4 hours? You ever thought about that? So if you got problems at home, you got problems with your kids, you got problems with your friends, you got problems with your neighbor, let me tell you something. Go bowling, go golfing, and I can promise you this, and I've done both. Man, that's 4 hours of the most peaceful time I ever had. Yes. Because I'm so focused on that big old bowling ball and that little old white ball, trying to get it in the hole, and that big old ball trying to hit that pocket on the right or the left. I don't care. It's 2 pockets. There's a pocket on the left in bowling, and there's a pocket on the right. Can I be honest with you? If I get a Brooklyn, I'm not giving it back. 10 pins down, baby. 10 pins down. That's all that counts. Let me look behind me, cause you never know. But anyway, I want you guys to like and subscribe. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I think I'm at 600 something now. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give away a good ball. Okay? And I have some bags too that I want to throw in there for all my loyal subscribers that come back every day. What they call them? I know this guy that has this YouTube channel. It's about sports. He calls them everydayers. Boy, if I could get me an everydayer that come back, subscribe, hit the bell, share to all they people, man, my channel would be something else. But I'm not shilling or nothing. Y'all do it if you want to. If not, I'm not getting paid for it anyway. All this stuff I talk about, these balls I like, man, I don't get paid for none of it. It's just stuff that I like. So, matter of fact, I don't even want to get paid. I do this for me. Last thing I want to talk about is cybersecurity. You guys do know that the Social Security Administration got hacked, and they stole all Social Security numbers, addresses, and all this other stuff. Guess what? I bought this service called Aura. A-U-R-A. It's about 20 bucks a month. I don't get paid from them either, guys. Just so you know. I just like to protect me and mine. Anyway, I signed up for it. The next morning I woke up, I had 80 something items on the dark web. Yeah, Social Security number, addresses, 3 old passwords I used to use. Yeah. I'm surprised they ain't have what kind of bowling balls I use on there. But these people are lazy, man. They want to take yours. They don't want to work for their own money. They want to sit back behind their computers and steal what you earn. And I don't want nobody stealing the money I want, that I have, that I want to buy bowling balls with. No. I had 15 bowling balls. You hear me? 15. Now I'm down to 6. The rest of them, like I told you, I gave, ooh, real good balls too. I gave away, or I sold them real cheap. Like 50 bucks, brand new balls. Because I don't care. People love bowling. Bowling ain't going nowhere. But anyway, that cybersecurity thing is serious. So be careful out there. I showed my wife this morning that on Google last night while I was asleep, 15 organizations on the dark web tried to search me and tried to find my information. 15. But guess who had it unchecked? A-U-R-A, Aura. Now, if you want me to shield your stuff, A-U-R-A, Aura, I sure do it. Because I'm using it anyway. But in the interim, I'm going to help my people that follow my channel. So, I want you guys to be safe, because the world we're going into, it's not a safe one. Artificial intelligence is taking over everything. The only thing that's going to be safe is things you do with your hands that a computer can't do. Computer can't bowl my ball for me. Computer can't hit that golf ball for me. Can't do none of that. So my recreation is safe. Now your job, oh, I don't know what you going to school for. Look at these little geese or duck that just hatched from my they just hatched. Yeah. They I don't know why they choose my house, but it's always about 20, 30 eggs in my bush. Maybe they feel safe over there. I don't know. But I keep them safe because of a snake. You know, I live in Florida. A snake tried to get over there and kill them, suck them dry. But I was outside cutting my yard, and I got after that snake. He took off. Because those of you that don't know, I live in Florida now, but I was born in Alabama, grew up in California, and went to Alabama State University and joined the military after that. It's not much I'm afraid of. But anyway, guys, be careful out there. Keep bowling. Keep doing stuff to keep your mind off of things. Here go another one of my neighbors with his dog. What's going on? I see you, boy. I see you. But anyway, we're living in some times. Let me tell you something. I didn't have to worry about this stuff when I was a kid. We didn't have phones. We didn't have computers. We didn't have none of this. All we knew was the people on our street. As time passed, mess around and we knew everybody around the world. Yeah, everybody. It's crazy. But that's technology. Technology is good. Technology bad. But we have it now. There is no going back. The genie's out of the bottle. But what you can do is try to retain some of your traditions and keep your family away from bad things and continue to do athletic things to keep your mind off of some of these things that people think are real. Because I can tell you now that when somebody posts that they live in the life of Raleigh, taking a picture next to somebody else's car, taking pictures next to somebody else's jet, taking a picture next to somebody else's helicopter, let me tell you. And then they go home and ain't got a pot to piss in. You be the judge. You be the judge. I can't judge for you. You want to believe it, believe it. But I tell my kids all the time, you think it's real, but it's a mirage. What you see is an avatar of somebody's life that has fooled you into thinking that they're doing something that they're not. You are so up in the matrix that these people. Now, my kids too, I'm not lying. They are so in the matrix that they think all this crap is real. Man, this mess ain't real. I don't believe nothing I see. I really don't. What that person say? Make it make sense. Make all this stuff make sense, man. This is real right here. Look at this. You see that? That's real life. That's real. I'm removing myself from all this fakeness. Only thing I have left, I'm back in my garage now. Only thing I have left is this YouTube channel. And that's just to share a baby boomer's perspective on what's going on in this world. That's it. Because your boy got a few years left. And I'm not scared. It is what it is, because guess what? we all We all gotta go. That's why I'm enjoying myself every day. Y'all keep thinking you're invincible. You're not. Enjoy it while you can. Anyway, man, I hope I didn't make y'all feel bad about real life. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Look here. Like and subscribe. We're going to do some bowling. Oh, no tap is this Thursday coming up. No tap is when you only have to knock down 10 pins and they give you a strike. So, wish me luck. We'll video some of it. And I'm going to try to get at least 9 pins every time because I win money if I shoot a 300 as in no tap without actually hitting a strike every time. Anyway, guys, peace out. Bowling with Uncle Thursday. Peace.